Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress 2014 with the Flying Phent. This is episode number 28 of Nighthall, our castle in the Dwarven realms, for the glory of the Mountainhomes. No one seems to want to be building my floors. Oh, no, maybe? I think here they come to build those floors. Good. Building a whole bunch of masterpieces, which I love to see. Have you finished that? No, you're still not up to here. Okay, fine. Now, also something I wanted to check. Both dogs are there. If we go down to the trade level, both dogs are here. So by removing that pen/pasture I had here, I think it's freed up the dogs. So apparently that bug still exists, where they can be both assigned to a pasture and set up to be chained, and they will just move around between them. They'll get moved back and forth. There was 2 trees. I just went ahead and set the dirt roads to be built. I don't see any other trees, so that should be fine for now. How are these floors coming? Oh, one got done. Heading southward, heading towards the bottom. Towards you. Oh, elephant regains consciousness. Darn it. Almost killed an elephant. And if we kill an elephant, we will be so set. Meat, 224. Alright, cooks, prepare fine meals. 2 of you should be enough. Good. How are things looking down here? Hide the stuff in the stairwell. Oh, I don't know why I didn't. I should have kept going there. Oh, stop. Nobody channel that, please. Do not channel that out. Do not do any of the stuff that I just told you to do. Do not. Alright. Whew. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Yikes, that would have been bad. The thing is, I've done that before and not noticed, and just been like, well, that fort's over. Time to start a new one. I've totally been there. It's very sad, too, especially if things are going relatively well, like this one is. I mean, the beauty of Dwarf Fortress is that can turn on, right in 3 minutes, this could be game over, even though things seem to be going pretty well right now. You never know with Dwarf Fortress. Fun can strike at any time. Okay. Is this, are you taking a break from building this bridge? You totally... Oh, I need masonry now. Alright. Good. The important thing is that the architect has moved on. There we go. You can see more floor going in. This is really going to take a while. Wow. Because they won't even start, like now, someone can queue up a job for the next one. But until this floor is installed, the job for this floor won't get queued up. So even when the guy's here installing it, you know, I might have 6 people who suddenly like, oh, I got to install a floor, and they'll come install a floor here instead of here because they can't get to that yet. So it's a little inefficient doing this. I could have built the ramp like over here. That would have been a lot more efficient, except that then eventually the ramp and the wall, they'd have to go around. It doesn't really matter in the end, I guess. I just tried to put it somewhere where it wouldn't get in the way. And I think I've somewhat accomplished that objective. Are there no eggs? Oh, okay, there are eggs in there. Just a minute there, I didn't see eggs. I thought, what a disappointment, no eggs. So did this all get done? Milk creature, shear creature. Do they all get milked and sheared? Do I have wool? Stalks. Where would I find wool? If I was wool, where would I hide out? Under thread? Is there a thread thing? Cloth? No. Thread. Sheep wool yarn. Llama wool yarn. I think that is me that did that. And what about milk? Where would milk have its own thing? I think milk could be under drinks. Does that make sense? If it would be, it is not there. Meat, fish, raw fish, eggs, plants, cheese, powder, liquid, milk. There you go, sheep's milk and goat's milk. Yeah, I think they did it. I think they milked and sheared everybody and then moved on with their life. That's cool. I'm okay with that. As usual, let me go check the kitchen. I gotta keep doing this periodically. There we go, some yak tallow. Don't cook with all that stuff. The milk, yeah, you can cook with the milk. I'm not setting up the cheese quite yet. Oh, look at these guys go. You guys are amazing. You're my heroes. You are the wind beneath my wings. Okay, how are things going? Oh. Look at this. Bridge almost done. Build bridge, which means I can go ahead and get the next one set up. Gosh, I want it to go one more than that. Which means I need to put more floor in. One more row of floor. Nice blocks. And I don't have enough blocks, which means I don't have enough blocks for the bridge either. I do have a mason churning out blocks though, right? Yeah, I do. I do indeed. Good. Keep going, my boy. Profile, I am going to set this one up to legendary. And then I'm going to add a new task, construct rock box repeats. I'm going to go to burrows, assign citizen to burrow, search for mason, and I'm going to go ahead and get the other one working on it as well. So I should be able to churn out blocks at a even more alarming rate. Wait, how's this coming? What's the hotkey down here? F5, is it not? Yeah, good. It's going to take me a while to figure out the hotkeys. It's going to be a little efficient. It's probably going to frustrate some people who are masters with those hotkeys and use them all the time. I get so used to using the up and down level keys that even after I've set up hotkeys like now, I still end up using the up and down arrows. I can't believe we didn't hit any caverns yet either. This is kind of mind-boggling to me. I've only got 2 idlers, 1 idler. It's nice. I was going to set the dump task for all this stuff, but with only 1 idler, there's no point. I'll wait for the miners to finish. There we go. Because they can help out, right? They are set to refuse hauling, I believe. Garbage dump? Let me double check that. Miners, are you refuse haulers? Miners? You are not. Well, that's about to change. Refuse. Commit. Okay, designate be dump. Dump items. Dump them all. Oh, actually, don't undump these ones. You don't need to dump the ones that are not where there will be storage. Those ones can just be hidden. And I will hide them now. There we go. And I'm dumping. Yep, perfect. Good. Alright, get all that stuff dumped. Okay. Wow. I'm just perusing. I like to peruse my fort. Cancel, return, kill. I don't know what that's all about. I really have no idea. Oh, look at this guy. He's setting up he's connecting all the traps. How many has he done? Only a few. That's fine. Oh, I was going to say, did they finish the floor? That's right, I couldn't designate it because I don't have enough blocks. But I'm curious, now that I have... How quickly are they building? Do I have more blocks now? Oh, look at that, I'm up to 57 blocks already. Wow. These guys churn out blocks at just an alarming rate. Absolutely alarming how quickly they are churning out those blocks. And look at that, those 2 bridges are set up. I do not have enough mechanisms for them, though, so there's no point getting too excited about it. I do want someone to build this nice floor, though. Someone doing that? I don't see. Farm floor. Oh, it doesn't tell me if it's nice. Oh, there we go. So the animals are starting to grow up. So now is the time. And if you've never used it before, auto butcher start. Auto butcher help. Now, I am going to in Google, and this is how I recommend you. I'm going to search for Dwarf Fortress blue peahen. I should have searched for blue peafowl, but Google was smart enough to redirect me to blue peafowl. And then I should show you what this page looks like. What I'm looking at, where is it? It's over here somewhere, isn't it? Here it should tell you what category it is, what it is known as. Maybe it doesn't. I was sure it did. Blue peafowl, Urist broadleaf, egg laying, adolescent food products. Comparison of domesticated poultry. It's in here somewhere. We're gonna figure this out together, folks. Blue peafowl. Nope. Eggs in a nest box collected. Where? Let me Google bird because I know that, or just search for bird because I know that maybe it's not on the updated pages. Is it in the older pages? What am I missing? Somewhere on one of these pages, I was sure it was just this page. Have they edited it out? It used to say what it was part of. What about, is there like a birds thing? Biome, cage traps, chicken bone, meat, fat, giant eagles, egg production, egg laying. Hang on 1 second. Let me go back to my original search. Blue peahen. Redirect page, blue peafowl. Somewhere it tells you exact... Oh, you know what? I think it's down here. Aha, yes. So it is on that page. I apologize. I just forgot. You got to go down here to raws, open it up, and it tells you right here, creature, blue, peafowl, blue. That's what it's called. So then, what you do in your DF... Oh, wrong one. DF hack. I want to target. So auto butcher, target. You can see it's an option right here. FK, number of female kids. Keep all the kids. Number of male kids, keep them all. Number of female adults. I want to keep 8 adult females. MA, adult males. I want to keep 2 adult males. And then the R, you can see all sets count for all races on the current watch list. R new sets the default. Otherwise, you can type, the R is the race, right? And the race is this, bird, peafowl, blue. So at the end of that command that I typed, where is it? There we go. I will type bird underscore peafowl underscore blue. Boom. Setting new target count for races, birds, peafowl, blue. Then the next thing that I do, where was the rest of the help there? What was it? Start? Watch and the race. That's it. Auto butcher, watch, bird, peafowl, blue. Start watching. There you go. And then, even though I already hit start to turn it on, I type it again always because that makes sure that it's going. See, reading from save. Now, the reason I want to show you this is because not everything kind of makes sense. Even, for example, we were looking at chicken, right? So let's go to chicken. And does it make sense? Oh, I didn't want to select all, I want to show. It's called bird underscore chicken. So if you were just like, oh, it's a chicken, I'll just type chicken, right? It wouldn't work. You have to do bird underscore chicken. And that'll be true for any animal, right? If you wanted to auto-butcher your sheep and you don't know what it's called, you can come right down here in the raws and it will tell you it is just called sheep. That one you probably would have figured out on your own. But they're not all that simple, right? So there you go. They're in the raws section. What's weird is when I did this myself, it took me like literally 3 seconds to find raws. But for some reason when I was doing commentary, I completely forgot that there's a raws section. So there you go. We are now watching. And if we look in here, or if we look here, this is what I wanted to do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 females already. And here's more. So as soon as I unpause this, a whole bunch should get queued up for butchering. And we can check that. There you go. Look at that. Peahens ready for slaughter. So they have been toggled to be butchered by auto butcher. And that's what it's going to do. It's going to continuously do that. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do over here, I'm going to do auto butcher target 99 99 82 bird chicken. There you go. Auto butcher watch bird chicken. So now I've only got 2, right? But auto butcher is going to watch them, and when they eventually outnumber when they eventually exceed the targets I set, they will start going. One thing I don't know is whether or not DF Hack will remember this from save to save. Like when I reload this game tomorrow or whatever, is it going to remember the auto butcher settings that I had set? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. Couldn't tell you if my life depended on it. I mean, if my life depended on it, I would take a guess. I got a 50-50 shot, right? I mean, that's a risk worth taking if your life depends on it. Don't let yourself die for the sake of a 50-50 shot. That's my advice to you about survival, but it's your life, you know? Don't let anyone tell you how to live your life. Not even me telling you don't let anyone tell you how to live your life. Even that, you should be like, you're not the boss of me. I know I certainly did too much stuff for other people that I wish I had done just for me. Wish I had done what I wanted instead of what other people wanted sometimes. So this bridge is going to raise that way, and it's going to be made out of... Where the hell are nice blocks now? There they are. Nice blocks. There we go. It looks a little weird because it's square, but that's okay. I might hide these bridges. Then they will just look like retracting walls. How is this going? Every time I see someone standing over top of it that's not a mechanic, I think he's finished and they're sitting there pulling the lever. And there you go. It's even Auto Butcher's even telling you blue peafowls marked for slaughter 7. Good work there, Auto Butcher. I appreciate your efforts. Now I should have a bunch of tallow and stuff. Not yet. It hasn't been cooked yet. This is going well. One thing I like to do as well on this level, one of the reasons I have a raw goods storage, one of the main things I like to do is get like one section that's wood. And that may seem like overkill because I have wood here. But this wood is going to take from the wood down below. That way if there's a siege and I need to make bolts or something, right? Maybe my archers run out of shooting bolts at the siege. My people aren't like, well, I guess we're going to die because we can't make any more bolts. I will have a stockpile of wood. And once the siege starts, one of the first things I do is I usually stop making wood items. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We may need that wood. Hold off. You know? Don't get excited. That wood might be important. Alright, how's this floor coming? One more little snick of floor there, and then I can build my way down. Oh, it's tragic that I had to do it this way. As far as I'm concerned. And in fact, I don't want to have to go through these delays later, so periodically I'm going to come and kind of set this up to get done. Because it's one piece at a time. Just like Johnny Cash. It might not cost you a dime, but you end up with a really ugly looking car. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Johnny Cash, one piece at a time. Look it up on YouTube. Listen to the video. And be like, dude, that's an awesome song. I don't know, some of you might not know it because you might be a little bit younger, but at the same time, it is Johnny Cash, and that guy tends to transcend generations. I remember when I was a kid, my dad was like, Johnny Cash, and I remember thinking, you're an idiot. That guy's old. I don't listen to old people. And then I heard Johnny Cash, and I was like, this guy's awesome. It was the same thing with Elvis Presley. First time I heard Elvis Presley, I was like, he's not so special. But you know, you get a little bit older, and suddenly you're kind of like, wow, this guy is friggin' incredible. The Beatles, I mean, who doesn't like the Beatles? So much classic music that just, you could be like Jay-Z's biggest fan and like nothing but rap. And I bet when the Beatles are on, you tap your foot and hum along. You know what I mean? Like, some music just transcends everything. Not everything. I mean, if you love rap, you know, there's some music you're not going to love. But there are some artists like the Beatles or like Johnny Cash. Maybe not every song, but there are going to be songs that no matter what your tastes are, you're just going to absolutely love them. That's just, good music. That's just the way it is, in my opinion. For what it's worth. It's just my opinion, but that's what I find. All right, so we are still building the floors up on the top level. That's going to take us... Oh, we finished that. That's going to take us quite a while, so we'll keep working on that. Oh, look at this. We can do the whole thing in one go. I'll shorten it by 1 there because you'll see why. Yeah, outstanding. So we're working our way slowly towards our tower top to be able to put in that roof. That's excellent. And then we're going to have another bridge to put in. These need to get linked up. Once these are linked up, I need to go ahead and build some more mechanisms. I'm not going to just unpause that job because I don't want to make 1,000. I'm just going to tell them to make the number that I need to hook up these 4 bridges. The 2 that are built, the one that's being built, and the one that has not been designated yet. Although it does beg the question, why has it not been designated yet? And the answer is because I'm an idiot and haven't done it yet. It will raise that way, and it will be made out of nice blocks. There we go. Look at that. I've almost got 100 nice blocks again in like no time flat. All right, so that's got to get done. These wood floors are still slowly getting put in. The danger room's getting hooked up. There's no trees growing in my pasture. My peafowl are growing up and starting to get butchered, which is going to generate a whole lot of food for me, which is fantastic. I still don't see any tallow, any blue peahen tallow, but as soon as I do, I'm going to have to remember to set it up so they don't use it. Storage for the workshops is getting cleared out, and then we can start moving stuff down. But all that's going to take place in a future episode. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.